Bro, take a look at this graphic. It shows the massive difference between ticket prices at the 2022 World Cup and the 2026 World Cup, and I'm genuinely disappointed. In today's news, we'll go through all the differences for each different match type, take a look at all the group standings for the European World Cup qualifiers, and discuss a supposedly leaked transfer. But before we get into that, this graphic just sucks, bro. I mean, let's start with a group stage match at the 2022 World Cup. The best category ticket, category 1, like the best seats in the stadium that aren't suites or boxes, $220. For a category 4, the worst seats in the stadium, it was just $11. Honestly, that actually seems low, so this might not be completely correct, but it gives you an idea. Group stage matches at the 2026 World Cup, $575 for category 1 seats, $100 for category 4. That's literally 10 times the amount. For a knockout stage match, for example, let's say the quarterfinals, it would have been $426 at the Qatar World Cup for like the best seats in the stadium, and $82 for category 4 seats, while at the 2026 World Cup, it'll be $1,690 for category 1 seats and $410 for category 4. Now, thinking about the final, I just want to cry for not flying my ass to Qatar, bro, because these prices are way better. $1,607 for the best seats in the stadium compared to $6,370 at next year's World Cup. And for category 4, we're talking about $206 at the Qatar World Cup versus $2,030 at next year's. Just imagine what the resale price will be if Yamal, Messi, or Cristiano Ronaldo make the final. It's going to be ridiculous. But speaking of which, Portugal aren't far from qualifying. In Group A, Germany have some work to do after losing their opening match to Slovakia. Sweden might be cooked here, bro, because they play top of the group Switzerland next, and I'm not confident they're going to win. It honestly reminds me of Norway, which is a little scary for missing out on the last World Cup. So much talent, but the difference is Jokeris and Isak aren't like 21 like Odegaard and Haaland were. They literally have to win their next match, otherwise I'm going to be disappointed. Group C is looking pretty balanced right now. France is on top of Group D. I think we can all expect them to qualify. Group E was the one I was most excited for, but Turkey getting slapped 6-0 by Spain just kind of ruined it. Georgia do play Spain next though, so if they win, it would shake things up. This is Group F. Like I said, Portugal are looking pretty safe right now. They play bottom of the table Ireland next, so I do expect them to win that. We'll talk about Bruno Fernandes' transfer in a second, but Poland and Netherlands are in a battle in Group G. The Dutch though do have a game in hand. It's the same thing in Group H. Bosnia and Austria are in a battle, but Austria have a match in hand. As you know, Italy are looking cooked right now, back 6 points, but they might actually have a chance because Israel gave them a hard time, and that's who Norway play next, and Norway are without Odegaard, who's injured. So if Israel win that match and then Italy win their match in hand, it could get pretty interesting. A huge match coming up is North Macedonia versus Belgium, because those are the two leaders in Group J. Belgium have a match in hand, so North Macedonia have to win that. Then we got England top of Group K, and Croatia and Czech in a battle in Group L. It's a similar situation, tied on points, but Croatia have a match in hand, so Czech really have to win that. As for Bruno Fernandes, a report came out yesterday that a deal has already been agreed to sell him next summer. It's a tier 2 source, so it's not like it's super reliable, but it's also not completely fabricated. At least I don't think so. I mean, last summer he was almost sold to Saudi, so it kind of makes sense, especially because they have Mateus Cunha, Mason Mount. They have players that can replace him, and they need cash. The rumor is they'll get £100 million from him, which then they can reinvest in players like Baleba or Elliot Anderson, who they've also been tracking. Anyways, you probably saw that Arsenal are looking into remodeling their stadium, similar to how Barcelona and Real Madrid renovated theirs. It would take about 1 year, and in the meantime, they play at Wembley, but when it's finished, it's being said that it will rise from 60K capacity to 70K, which would then make them the second largest stadium in the Premier League. Anyways, that's the news, and I'll catch y'all.